Hi, I'm Takia Burt, editor-in-chief of the LinkedIn Marketing Collective and the LinkedIn for Marketing blog, and welcome to this month's collective conversation. Each month, I'll be chatting with a LinkedIn executive or top industry thought leader to explore the latest trends, challenges, and opportunities shaping B2B marketing. And this month, we're talking about content marketing. On average, according to many reports, B2B marketers spend anywhere from 30 to 40% of their budgets on content marketing, with the most successful brands spending closer to 40. What's more, this investment is poised for growth next year, with many organizations planning to increase their spending on formats like video and thought leadership. That's why we decided to focus this month's conversation on the trend shaping content marketing in 2025. I'll be talking to my fellow content marketers on the LinkedIn Marketing Solutions team. Hello, team. I'm so happy to have you here. All right, let's dive right in then, shall we? Let us start with our intrepid leader, Steve Kearns. Introduce yourself, Steve, and tell us about what you think is going on next year.
Hey there, everyone, and thanks so much to Kia for having me. My name is Steve Kearns. I lead our content marketing team, have the privilege of working with everyone you see on this call day in and day out, and I am so excited to be here.
So, Steve, I think that your prediction kind of sets the tone for our discussion. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure thing. So in 2025, I believe we'll continue to see companies hand the microphone over to their employees as their chief storytellers. With the rise of the creator economy, audiences are used to, and I'd also argue they actually prefer, hearing from real people who are the faces behind your favorite brands. Across the industry, I'm seeing brands showcasing their employees in blog posts, and podcasts, videos, and at speaking engagements. This human-centered approach is really more authentic and often also more cost-effective than the glossy corporate speak of yesteryear.
Fascinating, Steve. We're seeing a lot of that on our own team right now, as you can see. I think that kind of dovetails right into my prediction, which is around B2B influencer marketing and creators. And I know what you're thinking. Influencers for B2B, isn't that what skincare brands do on TikTok? Well, yes. But hear me out because times are a-changin'. For years, B2B has steered clear of influencer marketing. It's technical messaging versus unboxing videos and silly memes, right? But here's the thing. B2B buyers have evolved. They trust humans more than they trust 40-page technical guides. So here's why B2B marketers are going to start to turn to creators more in 2025. Reason number one. Buyer behavior. Modern buyers trust creators like friends who know their stuff. In some recent research that we did with Global Web Index, we found that 65% of buyers consult B2B influencer content during the consideration and research phase. This clearly underscores the vital role influencers play in guiding potential customers throughout their journey. Reason number two, niche expertise. B2B creators aren't generalists. They're hyper-focused. Think data analytics expert, not fitness guru. They speak directly to your audience. Reason number three, it helps to feed the content beast. From webinars to thought leadership videos, creators deliver high-quality content efficiently and for often a lot less money than big agencies. Are you still skeptical? You absolutely should be skeptical, but creators can generate real leads, but only with the right approach. So the first thing you have to do is choose the right partner who knows your industry and your audience. The second thing you have to do is to set clear goals, like lead generation, not just likes. And the third is to support your creators with concise briefs and resources. The last thing you have to do is to think long-term and to build strong, sustained relationships so that you can develop trust. By 2025, B2B marketers are going to be looking at creator and influencer marketing in a new light. On LinkedIn, we'll see them pairing technical expertise with storytelling magic. Don't you think it's time to rein in our skepticism just a little bit and harness influencers to connect with buyers and deliver results? Don't you think, Alex Morales? Can you introduce yourself and tell us about how you see 2025 panning out?
Thanks, Takia. I'm Alex M., social lead at LinkedIn, where I craft social first content for our audience of B2B marketers, foster conversation on platform, and highlight key moments and product launches for LinkedIn ads. So it's interesting that you're highlighting creators, Takia, because 2025 is the year marketers are going to have to lean into social in new and different ways. And the rise of the creator and human centric marketing is really driving some of that. On LinkedIn alone, we've seen that when it comes to humanizing your B2B brand, video is one of the most compelling forms of influencer content. In a recent LinkedIn study, 63% of buyers said that video content helps inform their buying decisions. So, in response, social media marketers are going to need to sharpen our skills. Not only are we going to have to learn new skills in areas like AI and video, but we're also going to have to dust off our basic skill set. In fact, our 2024 Marketing Jobs Outlook report found that social media strategy and social media writing were among the top 15 fastest growing skills for B2B marketers today. What stands out even more to me is that social media marketing was listed as a top in-demand skill for hirers in every industry, from FinServe to healthcare and tech. One thing's for sure, looking ahead to 2025, marketers are going to be leveraging social with vertical video, collaborating with B2B influencers, and tapping into the power of generative AI.
Wow, it's like what's old is new again, Alex. And it's really interesting also to see, especially in our last 2024 Marketing Jobs Outlook report, the rise of human skills becoming more important in the age of AI. What do you think, Alex Wren? Can you tell us about yourself and what you think is going to happen in 2025?
Sure thing. Thanks to Kia. So my name is Alex Wren, and I've been creating content at LinkedIn for about a decade, architecting multi-channel, multi-format, full funnel campaigns, educating our audience on our amazing suite of marketing products and tools to help them grow their businesses and ultimately be more successful. My prediction is about generative AI. It's well known that AI is revolutionizing content creation, enhancing creativity, and boosting productivity like never before. Our B2B benchmark report cited that 75% of marketers are already using Gen AI. Yet, as brands explore its potential, it's clear that human insight, ethical judgment, and strategic direction remain essential in shaping AI-driven concepts and messaging that resonate with audiences. I think in the next year, we'll see more companies documenting and implementing processes for using AI. Right now, it kind of feels like the wild, wild west. Everyone is getting their footing, seeing what's working and how it can be the most helpful. But I think that we're going to see more documentation of Gen AI strategies. And some of these may address the potential of unintentional plagiarism, which we're all trying to avoid. I think we'll focus more on measuring success with AI tools as well. So 83% of marketers say that they're creating more content with AI than they were without it, which isn't surprising, but more content doesn't necessarily mean quality content. So there's a fear of what we're calling a sea of sameness. So next year, we'll look at not only productivity, but also how this content is performing versus non-AI assisted content. When I look forward to the future of AI, I look forward to the day when AI will become more anticipatory of our needs as marketers, i.e., AI asking us how it can help with something specific based on our behaviors versus us asking it what it's capable of doing.
The popularity of AI is definitely changing things for marketers. But I think that one thing that will never, ever change is our ability or our need to be good communicators. Isn't that right, Kristen? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you see 2025 shaping up?
Totally agree, Takia. I'm Kristen Spillane. I'm a comms/marketing manager here at LinkedIn. And while admittedly, I may be a little biased, I definitely think communication skills will continue to be the key to our success as marketers in 2025. So don't get me wrong, communication has always been important, but I think it's about to become critical at every level of marketing. I've got the facts to back that up too. According to the 2024 LinkedIn B2B benchmark report, communication is now the number one skill B2B marketers are adding to their LinkedIn profiles. And marketing leaders agree. It's the second most common skill that CMOs are highlighting on their profiles too. So if we think about comms, why now? In 2025, it's not just going to be about what you say, but how you say it. And more importantly, why it's really going to resonate with your audience. And speaking of audiences, it's not even just external audiences. Internal communication has to hit the mark too. You've got to align teams, inspire your stakeholders, and really convey your strategies clearly. So whether you're implementing AI tools, launching campaigns, or just, pitching new ideas, it all comes down to communication. And when you get the comms right, you can really make a huge business impact. Actually, to Alex's point earlier, strong communication skills are even going to be important really to get the most out of our AI tools, right? Clear, direct prompts are going to get you so much better outputs than just kind of throwing something in there. So, in my humble opinion, great communication drives alignment, alignment creates trust, and trust is what boosts results. So, here's my prediction. In 2025, the marketers who thrive won't just be the experts at strategy, creativity, or even data analytics. They'll be the ones who can really connect with their teams, their clients, and with their audience. Communication is no longer simply a soft skill. I think it's going to be the skill that sets you apart.
Wow, team. I am so lucky to be around such brilliant marketing minds every day. And I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and predictions with our listeners today. But before we go, there's one last gift we would like to give to you. And one of the things that our team really does well, as you can see here, is take care of our skin. So, to wrap up 2024 and to give you some tips for 2025, we're going to leave you with our best skincare tip. And I will start us off. So, I am the oldest and wisest one on our team. So, I've had a long time to figure out what my skincare regimen should be. And one of the things that I think people should absolutely positively do is add a serum to your routine. People sleep on this way too much, and you get the most bang for your buck with the serum. And what kind of serum you may be asking? I highly recommend a vitamin C serum. As I am aging gracefully, I might add, I have also added a peptide serum to my toolkit. My favorite serum in the entire world that you should go right out now and pick up because it's probably on sale is SkinCeuticals CE ferulic acid. So, right? A plus. Go out and buy it. You will thank me later. And I'm going to pass this mic over to Alex Wren, who I am sure has a glorious tip for you.
Okay, listen, gather around. Takia is right. That vitamin C serum is amazing. It is expensive, but it's medical grade, so you get what you pay for essentially. And to add on to that, sunscreen is everything. Okay, listen, I did a lot of tanning at the beach. I'm not going to say tanning beds, although I did at one point in my life. And I thought I was going to be young and beautiful forever, so I didn't bother with sunscreen as much when I was younger. But that's okay, because now I wear it every single day. Every single day, even if I'm not going outside. I sit with my desk facing a window, so that light also affects the skin. You think, oh, I'm going to be on a flight today, I don't need sunscreen. Wrong. The rays in there actually get to your skin. So
yes, they do.
What have we learned? It doesn't matter what the weather is. It doesn't matter if you're going outside or not. Absolutely wear sunscreen. And I have two. Oh wait, I don't think you can actually see that very well, but it's a 40 SPF. I wear this as a last after I do everything else with my moisturizing. I do this and then makeup. And then this one is Dr. Dennis Grossman. This is SPF 50, and I wear this on my face if I'm going to do something a little bit more active because it's water and sweat resistant. I will pass it to Kristen.
Oh, you guys are hard to follow, the skincare queens. I've told you guys this behind the scenes too, but I had pretty terrible skin, I think, until probably my early 20s. I found an angel of a dermatologist here in Miami, and my skincare tip is find a good dermatologist and listen to what they say, because it's just, I don't mess with the recipe for success. So that is my pro tip. Who wants to go next, Steve or Alex?
I'm happy to go next. And I have to give a shout out to Takia for teaching me this skincare tip. We spend a lot of our one-on-one time, if not talking about content marketing, talking about skincare maintenance and how to, remain youthful. So have to give a shout out to Takia for teaching me how to moisturize. So very general, I would say very accessible tip. You can choose a kind of a cornucopia of products that you could use based on kind of your skin type, your budget, but just making sure to moisturize throughout the day. Your skin needs to stay hydrated in order to, kind of bounce back. And, I'll also say it's getting colder out. We are here I'm here in the Northeast where winter has really set in. Think about changing up your skincare routine by season. Be mindful of things like the level of humidity in the air. And if you notice your skin is drying out in the winter time, maybe it's time to think about, adding another layer of moisture to that skin. So big shout out and thank you to Takia for getting me on that train with a very simple tip. With that, I'll pass over to Alex Morales.
Thanks, Steve. I guess as a 2025 bride, I have learned from my now go-to esthetician that you should really, I know it's an investment to find like a good dermatologist and esthetician, but you should really find someone or sort of like your core team that you can trust rather than just like scrolling on TikTok and being like, oh, this is like the newest thing, because it's not right for everyone. And yeah, I think it's an investment, but finding kind of your like capsule collection of products rather than just like believing the hype of like everything you're seeing in your feed, which is like great and all of that, but every person is different. And yeah, don't like follow the trends, just like figure out what works for you. And your skin is the biggest organ. So, and life is for living. So invest well and take care of yourself. And with that, I'll pass it back to Takia.
Why am I not surprised that all of these are fantastic tips? I'm sure not only will I, but our listeners and viewers will get so much out of them. To our listeners and viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to subscribe to this newsletter to make sure you're a part of the collective conversation. See you next time. Bye.
And don't forget to wear sunscreen. Bye.